In travel news for September 26, 2023, we talk about the most recent delays for the European Travel Information and Authorization System. Amsterdam is looking to tax travelers passing through Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, and Iceland is considering a tourist tax to mitigate the environmental impact of travelers. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that makes travel so easy, even a blind person can do it. And now, today in travel. The launch of the European Travel Information and Authorization System has been delayed yet again. Now, anticipated to be operational in 2025, this system has seen multiple delays already, with European Union representatives hinting at more to come. Those planning to travel across the European Union should keenly observe these shifts as they bring about implications for international travel. The European Travel Information and Authorization System isn't the sole system experiencing delays. The Entry-Exit System, pivotal for enhancing security by tracking and registering visitors in the European Union, also finds its launch delayed. The link between European Travel Information and Authorization System and the Entry-Exit System is tight, with the effectiveness of the European Travel Information and Authorization System contingent upon the activation of the Entry-Exit System, expectedly in 2024, a significant step in fortifying European borders. The mutual reliance of these two systems indicates that the functionality of the European Travel Information and Authorization System will only be realized approximately 5 to 6 months after the Entry-Exit System is operational, as stated by European Union officials. The definitive commencement date for the European Travel Information and Authorization System is still under wraps, but a clearer timetable should be provided by the end of 2023. Some discussions allude to the potential uncoupling of the two systems, a move aimed at hastening the rollout of these systems. However, tangible developments in this discourse are absent, maintaining the status quo in their operational linkage. For international travelers, the implications of these shifting timelines are multifaceted. It necessitates a recalibration of travel plans and heightened awareness about the evolved travel procedures and security protocols at European Union borders. The implementation of these systems promises enhanced security and more structured travel protocols, allowing for a safer and more organized travel experience. However, travelers need to be ready to adapt to new norms and stay informed about the modified procedures and requirements. The continuous deferments of the operationalization of these systems are potential sources of uncertainty and disruptions in travel itineraries. When compared with systems in the United States and other countries, the envisioned European security systems underscore a global emphasis on travel security and organized mobility. The U.S., for instance, employs the Electronic System for Travel Authorization, which parallels the objectives of the European Travel Information and Authorization System, focusing on security and streamlined travel. While the approach and specifics might vary, the underlying theme across nations is harmonious balance between facilitating travel and ensuring the security of borders and travelers alike. This shared goal highlights the universal acknowledgement of the importance of secure and organized international travel in today's interconnected world. The developments around the European Travel Information and Authorization System and the Entry-Exit System underscore the ongoing endeavors by the European Union to harmonize enhanced security with streamlined travel processes. Those contemplating visits to European destinations should remain updated on the latest information related to these systems to ensure compliance with the impending travel norms and to facilitate seamless travel experiences. For travelers considering European destinations, it might be wise to reconsider transit through Amsterdam. The government in the Netherlands is contemplating a new taxation model targeting air passengers transferring through Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, potentially impacting those with layovers in the city. This approach is a component of a broader strategy aimed at mitigating congestion at the major international airport. This proposed transit tax is slated to be approximately $56, impacting passengers regardless of whether they stay in Amsterdam or not. This consideration aligns with the approved cap on flight numbers for the upcoming year to manage traffic at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. The proposed tax has received approval from a substantial number of the members of the House of Representatives in the Netherlands, with the expected proceeds directed towards managing energy costs. This cap aligns with the government's objectives to reduce emissions. If implemented, this tax is poised to alter the competitive dynamics among European airports, with most not having a transfer tax. The notion of taxing transfer passengers is not favorable among vendors at the airport in Amsterdam, considering a substantial segment of their revenue is generated from transit passengers. As it stands, there is no conversations on repealing the existing tax imposed on passengers originating from Amsterdam. The exploration of transit taxes is not unique to Amsterdam. Several countries have instituted similar taxation structures to manage congestion and environmental impacts. For instance, the United Kingdom has an air passenger duty, imposing a departure tax on passengers flying from UK airports, contributing to environmental initiatives. Germany also levies a flight ticket tax aimed at compensating for the environmental impact of air travel. These global precedents illustrate varied approaches in integrating environmental considerations within air travel frameworks. The unfolding developments around the proposed transit tax in Amsterdam are indicative of a broader trend towards balancing airport congestion and environmental considerations. For globetrotters and frequent flyers, being up to date with these evolving air transit landscape is crucial in planning and managing travel itineraries effectively. For those who are planning journeys through Europe, these emerging transit tax propositions necessitate informed decision-making in selecting transit hubs, especially when considering cost-effective and smooth travel experiences. As such, travelers are encouraged to stay informed about the international transit landscape and consider alternative routes that align with their preference and needs. Iceland's escalating commitment to ecological sustainability is manifesting through new taxation plans aimed at travelers. The Prime Minister of Iceland has unveiled proposals to institute a traveler's tax proposed to mitigate the environmental impact resulting from the burgeoning tourism sector. As reported by Bloomberg, the Prime Minister has assured that the inception of this tax would not be burdensome, providing an equitable approach to balancing environmental preservation with tourism-induced pressures. The tourism sector is a crucial component of Iceland's economy, contributing to roughly 6% of their gross domestic product. Despite this, the country is unwavering in its pursuit of carbon neutrality by 2040. The exponential growth in tourism over the past decade has posed multifaceted challenges, particularly concerning the preservation of Iceland's pristine natural environments. Iceland is aligning with a global trend where popular tourist destinations are leveraging the tax system to manage and alleviate tourism-related environmental impacts. Venice, Italy, for instance, is on course to implement a tourist fee aimed at managing the influx of day trippers, particularly during peak seasons, starting in the spring of 2024. This fee is calculated to be roughly €5 or approximately $5.35 for each day tripper. Meanwhile, Bali has also embraced this approach, instituting a $10 per person tax on all international tourists. The proceeds from these taxes are allocated for cultural and environmental preservation endeavors within the province. These emerging tourist taxes highlight varying international methodologies to manage environmental impacts, thereby promoting sustainable tourism. While the specifics of the taxation structure and exemptions may differ, the underlying objectives are unified: to reconcile the ever-growing tourism sector with the imperative of ecological preservation and sustainable economic growth. The integration of tourist taxes in popular destinations underscores the evolving responsibilities of tourists in contributing to sustainable travel. Whether it's Iceland's upcoming tax, Venice's tourist fee, or Bali's preservation tax, these initiatives are redefining the travel experience, integrating ecological considerations within tourism frameworks. For the discerning traveler, awareness of and adaptation to these evolving landscapes are crucial in fostering responsible and sustainable tourism practices. Today in Travel is brought to you by the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone. From the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler, it's our belief that everybody deserves to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.